Hi folks, welcome back or welcome to or welcome back, whatever the hell it is I say. I've decided to move. It's like being, I'll do it in all the different positions of the Brady Bunch. I thought I'd try myself up here and see if it makes any difference, because I'm wondering which is easier for your eye line. And if you don't want me on here at all, say, I'm waiting for feedback, whether a lot of people seem to like me being in it, and I just got lazy not putting the webcam up. But if you don't like me being in them, then I'll do like half and half. Let's make that a bit bigger. And say where it's easiest for you to see, because I know it can play havoc with your eyes having to look at two things at once. And if I'm annoying you, I was thinking that up here it's easier to put a post-it note over my face. So just let me know what you think. Anywho, in other news, someone on the Gossip Bakery said something and it was like, oh my god, I think you've got it. She said a lot of other mature YouTubers were told that their channels were no longer what's the word, viable, okay for, what's the word I'm groping for, anyway, that they couldn't run videos on there anymore, and that they'd be reviewed in 6 months time. And what a lot of them did was close their channel because they didn't want YouTube earning money off of their videos while they weren't earning money off their videos. On her Instagram, someone said to her, oh, I miss you on YouTube, are you ever coming back? And she said, maybe for my birthday. That's April. That will be 6 months. Wah, wah, wah. No, I think we have her. So, but if she comes back in April, Lardy, if you come back in April, how are you going to keep the vial inside? Are you just going to stop doing lives and just do videos? Or are you going to do lives with no chat so people don't press your buttons? Because she can be nice for all of 50 seconds maybe. She could be nice for a bit, and then you see it, the vial just goes up and up and up and out it comes. So I reckon that's what happened. That makes a lot of sense. And because I'm not following any of the other mature YouTubers, I didn't notice it. And like I said, she's all sweetness and light at the moment because Grammy's there and she gave her a diamond. Oh, doesn't it make you want to scream? Anyway, shall we jump back in? Oh, and while we're here, boop, just did the Lisa Carnivore video and they don't think it should be monetized. What I need to do is record allowed to say a ton of things and then have them and schedule them. But then if I'm telling you about something and it's like 3 days later, it doesn't make any sense. Also, is anyone keeping up with Mascara Gate? That Michaela, whatever her name is, on TikTok that's got half the world subscribed to her. I can't watch her. Her voice, it's like nails on a chalkboard. That accent, I can't. Really. So I've never watched her. Plus she's a young girl. I'm not interested in her anyway. Mind you. Yeah, no, she's younger, isn't she? So, if you don't know, she's a TikToker. She did a sponsored video for L'Oreal, didn't really say it was a sponsored video for L'Oreal, had tiny little writing in the bottom corner that nobody saw. Did this mascara, put on false eyelashes and said, look, isn't it amazing, right? But that's not pissed me off anywhere near as much as somebody else came out in her defence, and I don't know what her name is. I think someone said Maddie something. Anyway, she was sat there and she's like, why is everyone having a go at her? Doesn't everyone tell lies? And it was like, oh, my son had been here, he'd have been like, no, back away, back away. Really? So she's like, oh, everybody lies now, especially when it's to do with money. What's the world gone to, really? The fuck? So, the almighty dollar, as always. Anyway. 3. We've got 2 hours left of this, people.
I smoked cigarettes too.
So? What are you doing with your tooth? You're always messing with it. What's wrong with it?
Newport Lights or Newport Menthol.
That's not smoking. I bet she was like my mum. See if you can see me. My mum. Even like my husband said when he met her first, he's like, has your mum always smoked like that? It's like, yeah, no one taught her how to do it properly, and she doesn't. She gets a cig and she's like, it's like, what is the point of that? You just set light to a cig and got no joy out of it whatsoever. Mental.
The menthol, so I had fresh breath. Oh yeah, let's just suck in some fiberglass. I liked the filters. They were the
Vogue.
Right? Did Newports have those filters? Virginia Slims were too thin, but they were longer, but they were too thin.
Oh, we're going to have an 8
Don't
hour...
know Misty Menthol. You must be a lot older than me, Janet.
That's rude. But it's like, my son smokes. So wish he didn't, but... Fair play to him. He hasn't gone over 5 a day since he started at 16, so that's... good 10 years. But I do wish he'd give them up. But anyway, how can I say anything? I smoked. It's his life. There's nothing I can do. But it's like me telling him what I smoked. They don't sell them anymore. But it doesn't mean I'm ancient. It just means cigarette brands come and go. You look like Steptoe. I'm sorry, I have to stop laughing with that thing there because everything wobbles. Na, 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 na. Harold! I'm sorry, I'm in a stupid mood, aren't I? I can't put a clip in, can I? I'll get copyright to fucking hell and back. Maybe if I speed it up, I'll just have Steptoe screaming Harold, and you'll know what I mean then. Harold! Oh, stop snivelling.
Benson Hedges, yeah, but I didn't smoke those, and I
Benson and Hedges.
never really got into Marlboros. Oh, I smoked Kent at first because that was what my mother smoked. Kent. They were in a white package. They had like a very light blue stripe with the... I liked the hard boxes. I was kidding, Janet.
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't, Janet. She was having a dig.
I didn't smoke. Oh, I really want to smoke, right? I really want to get into smoking again. Do you smoke now, Karen? Kent, the kind that you would pull out of the machine and it would go...
Yeah, all the machines did the thing. It didn't, just not one brand on its own. And she wants to start smoking again. There are days where I think, do you know, I may as well just smoke because I might as well. I'm not doing anything else. But then I looked at the price of them. What? That's probably why my son hasn't gone over 5 a day. And they're £10 something a packet, and it's like, what in the name of God is going on? So they're trying to force us in the UK to stop smoking. They're hid behind doors now, and it's like you have to go to your fucking...
Can I have 20 Marlboro, please? So really, why don't they just discontinue them? If we couldn't buy them, then the problem.
And matches came out of the side. Look at all of us. Does anyone smoke cigarettes? I need to do this hand. I want to smoke cigarettes again. I know it's bad, but I think it would be fun.
What's fun about it? I must say though, I did enjoy cig after a meal, or when you're out having a drink. But then, when you were out having a drink, you smoked more than you would ever smoke. Then you got up the next morning and you smelt like an ashtray and you couldn't talk for the first 3 hours of the day. How much is... See, I got a vape to see if that would help because I was going through a stage of craving it. And the vape I got was stupid. It looked them ones that look... It doesn't look like a cigarette. It's not there anymore. It's a long pink thing and it was like you basically giving yourself, I don't know what, trying to suck something out of it. And it's like, yeah, you're going to end up with really bad lip lines doing that. That's not a good idea. But does it work out cheaper vaping if you have vapes with nicotine in? Because mine didn't have nicotine in. It was just whatever it was, coconut water or whatever. Do you have to find
Look, my car would smell.
Your car smells anyway. It's got black mould on the back seats. Isn't that why you have to get your Victoria's Secret body mist to spray on the carpet so the car smells nice? She forgets what she tells us, doesn't she?
I am going to smoke at 80, then do while I drink my brandy. No cigs, I hate the smell. Parliament. Sorry, that's what I smoked. Parliaments. That had the tip, the hard tip. Okay, I transitioned to Newport when I did menthol, but I smoked Parliaments. That was my thing. Because, you know, Newports were marketed towards black people.
What?
Back then.
A brand of cigarette, menthol cigarette, was geared towards black people. Why? That makes no sense. And surely if you're wanting to sell your product, you bloody well do it to everyone. You don't just pick and choose. Oh, only blonde ladies can smoke our cigarettes. What do you have to do? Go and get a dye job or not smoke? That's stupid.
It's just so crazy.
You are.
Oh, you vape.
Oh, is this where she got it?
I agree, Clinique. I quit smoking when I was 31. 30. No, Parliament were in the blue and white. They were blue and white package.
Oh, you're arguing with somebody now, but a minute ago you thought they were something else, so...
Yeah, that's what I smoked. Parliament's were mine. Salem, yeah. Okay,
Why would you buy anything called Salem?
Salem's, yep. Me and Tom Myers used to smoke behind the library. And I remember I didn't know how to inhale, so someone taught me to go, my mother's coming.
I'm the same. I remember... Oh, hang on. Yeah, I remember when I started smoking first. I had a friend at school, Jackie, she smoked. And a group of us... Oh, that was a thing. I said I'd put in a picture. I found a picture, but Jackie's not in this picture, but I'll put the picture in. Hang on, let's stop it here so I remember to put it in. Right, so there was Jackie, Dion, Margaret, and another girl. I was looking at her yesterday and I can't remember her name. I feel really bad. Anyway, we all hung around together and Jackie started smoking. And so she passed one on to me and it was like I had no clue what I was doing with it. So I bought some and when I was babysitting, they smoked. And so they wouldn't notice. And the kids are upstairs in bed. They were like 5 and 10 or something like that. Anyway, tried a cig, sat downstairs and did the inhaling thing and got the head rush and I was like, oh, I'm allergic to them. That's it, I can't smoke. I'm allergic. They make me feel sick. Yeah. Why didn't I just carry on with that thinking they made me allergic and I wouldn't smoke and then I'd never have got addicted to the damn things. Anyway, I'm just going to go and chop those 2 bits off and put the picture in because otherwise I'll forget what the hell I'm doing when I get to the end of this. I'll be back in a sec. And we're back, sorry. Boop.
You can't get... Oh, you're the one that... Hvordan har du det? My aunt is Danish.
And that's the only thing you know how to say. Hvordan har du det? Whatever it is you just said. She tries to make herself look really, really intelligent and she knows that much of a language. A tiny little sentence.
Yes, super sunshineable. I watch Mad Men. They smoked their brains out. What did they use or Carrie from Sex and the City?
This is exactly what you were just talking about. Is it Lost in Los Angeles? Yeah. I can see you going, see, told you.
I don't know what that is, makeup. I was into shisha, probably. So did you understand what I said when I said Hvordan har du det? Talk. What did I ask you guys something? Yeah, do you guys know what is in the cigarettes that they had to use for Mad Men and all of that?
Cigarettes? Wasn't anything in them. They just gave them cigarettes to smoke. There was no jiggery-pokery back in the day, was there? Do you know what I mean? Oh, because it was filmed now. Well, that being said, there was a recent programme on about serial killer in London. Damnation, what's his name? Anyway. Ah, now I've forgotten his first name. Thingy Tennant, Doctor Who, he played him. And Daniel Mays was one of the coppers, and he, you know, they do silly award ceremonies in television programmes when the programme comes to an end, and he won the cup or the award for smoking the most cigarettes on set. But I think they just smoke cigarettes. It's people that smoke, usually, that smoke them, and if they don't smoke, they just hold them.
Oh my god, I remember sitting at my desk. I worked for AC Nielsen, the Nielsen ratings. My boss, I had two bosses, Janet Watts and Mark Parnish. So did you understand what I said when I said Voden how do day? Talk.
Quick, give her a star, she'll sulk.
I wanted to ask you guys something. Yeah, do you guys know what is in the cigarettes that they had to use for Mad Men and all of that? Oh my god, I remember sitting at my desk. I worked for AC Nielsen, the Nielsen ratings. My boss, I had two bosses, Janet Watts and Mark Parnish. I was 24. And I already Googled it, but I just wondered if anyone else knew. I did already Google it, to be honest with you. And I remember I had an ashtray at my desk and an IBM. Did I have an IBM Selectric? Yes, because we did have the Wang. We had Wang computers, Wang word processor. But I also had the IBM Selectric. And I remember sitting with Janet and smoking a cigarette, sitting in the chair next to her desk.
Start again.
You guys, I'm sorry. This isn't a discussion board, so Snooter, we're not going to get into the whole thing. If you guys want to talk, because offline, right now, just exchange an email.
Like they're going to do that? Really? Exchange an email. Why can't you just ignore their conversation?
And then we're done. Because it's too hard to read. Some people have flowing lives.
Yeah, and you don't see them complaining, do you?
I'm glad I can still read all the comments. Mine aren't that popular.
Nobody does that, Lardy. It's gross. Stop chewing your eyeglasses.
I think if I had a doll, Pom would be really upset. She gets upset when I hold Lizzie. She's very jealous. My hair right now looks like that doll.
Yeah, it
I
does.
look exactly like Beth.
Yeah, because that's what you wanted, a doll that looked like you. And you called it after yourself.
How stupid was I that I named my doll Beth, which is my middle name?
Narcissistic, not stupid. Narcissistic.
Which is what they called me growing up. Oh, they used herbal. Oh, how do I do that, Wire and Roses? Yes, I smoked recently when I was 28 on a plane to Europe. I had to sit in the...
I smoked recently when I was 28. At 56. That's not recently.
The very back row of, there was a section. Smoked the whole time. You should post your rules up top so you can send them to read them at your convenience. How do I post rules? Where do I post rules? And not many people crosstalk, and occasionally I don't, like, if it's something small, it's okay.
See, that's the thing. You're like YouTube. You can't be consistent and just say, in my chat, no one's allowed to talk to each other. They're only allowed to talk to me. Oh, but it depends on if it's the last Friday of the month that ends in a Y, and sometimes on the second Tuesday of the month that starts with a J. And do you know what I mean? It's like, have a rule and stick with it, or don't have a rule. People don't know.
I'm really not, like, I don't want to be a bitch. I really don't.
But you are. You're so good at it.
It's just, it starts to get out of hand if I just, like, didn't say anything, that's all.
That's all. What was that on? That's all. Oh, I used to watch, well, I still do occasionally watch videos. See, I can't talk and do. By Glamour Days, and they're little short videos they've put of beauty films and things from back in the day, and they've added colour, I think, I'm not sure. But at the end of the film, it always goes, that's all.
I know, but that won't stop people during the actual live, would it? I don't think so. Because when you go into the live... Now I'm stuck to the leather sofa.
Eek.
Let me see what it looks like. Hold on, I want to see what you guys see. We're about 428 live now. And if you go in...
Oh, what was that made of?
It's totally different. Mine's like a dark screen. Yours is like a white screen. I'll never be
I was totally looking at myself. What the fuck? Really?
able to explain everything.
You would if you got your vlogging
So I'm going to
camera.
be making some jewelry out of this chain.
Here we
I
go.
love this. It's gold filled, but it's pink.
Wasn't that the chain that everyone was losing their shiz over years ago with what's her face? The current custom was something else then, and it's a banned word apparently. Didn't she? Was it her? Did these chains, and every single YouTuber had them. They flew through the community. It's like the Alex 9 drawer things that we've all got. Everybody, I didn't get the chain. I got the Alex 9 drawers, but I didn't get the chain.
Gold, you know, rose gold. Let me show you so you can see the difference. So I have this chain as well.
Which is I'm going to be making. You just snip it, put a fucking catch thing on it, and that's it. I made this chain. No, you didn't. I'm trying to think of the opposite of dismantled. I know you're all shouting at me and I can't hear you. Anyway, she does that.
So this
Assembles.
is the gold. And it's gold filled. Hang on, Linda. And then this is the, it's called a paper clip. So there, you can see the color difference. I have on the Opry gel nails in square, and I took them way down. So this is what they look like after I've taken them down and filed. And I wasn't careful about, like, see that bubble there? I wasn't careful about it because I'm putting a color over it. I prefer, Annie, that you don't ask another viewer a question because then there's crosstalk. So then, okay, I'm going to give an example. Someone gets on and says, let's say I'm talking about heartburn. And someone goes, oh, you should try Tums fruit flavored, they're really good. And then somebody else writes to that person, no, I really like the Tums, the Rolaids. And then someone else is like, did you read that it's really bad that if you take Tums, it actually depletes your calcium level? And now we're talking about Tums and calcium levels and Rolaids. And I was talking about life lookalike dolls or haters or my dolls. Or
No, you said you come in and I'm talking about heartburn. You were talking about heartburn.
or nails or Jeremy fragrance.
Child.
Well, Clinique Lorraine never made that. That was by Lisa Taubes, and it was
That's
very
it.
different because I actually replicated that chain. This is thicker.
No, not that one. The other one. The paperclip one looks more like the Lisa Taubes chain that everyone went loopy-loo over.
And textured. But I liked that. That was very overpriced also, that Lisa Taubes necklace. That was much longer and thinner.
Yeah, like the paperclip one, not that one.
And this one,
It's thinner, isn't it?
no, it's not. It was a much wider link.
Yes, but in the grand fucking scheme of things, it looks like... No, she sounds just like my mother. My husband told my mother that you could get, I can't think of the brand of champagne. Was it Lanson? Anyway, or even Moet Chandon. Up here. For like $9.99 or something at the time. This was back when we were first getting married. No. Yeah, you can. No. Have you been to the shops in Yorkshire? No, so you don't know. Shut up. It's her way or the highway, isn't it?
An oval. No, it was round and flat. Sorry. I had it in the oval. Not the Lisa Taubes. I found my own because that was outrageously expensive.
Yeah, but then, when you had Mummy's money, you went and bought a whole load of crap from Hitchcock Madrona, didn't you? And paid through the nose for it.
Wait, somebody asked me about nails.
Did they? Oh, let's stop everything to talk about Lardy's nails. She's never happier than when someone asks about her nails. Ask about anything else. But interrupt with asking about her nails.
So you can see... Oh, wait, I did that already.
Insane.
It's
Somebody said about the last part of this, or the part before, it's like listening to an inmate in a lunatic asylum, and it's like, yeah, the only thing that's missing is the asylum.
ILMP.
INLP.
This doesn't show it very well. Thank you, Wire and Roses.
That reminds me of another YouTuber's name. Is it Glue Gun and Roses? I love watching her. I love watching her. I love watching Do It on a Dime. And Kaz at Clutterbug. But I love watching Glue Gun and Roses doing 101 things you can do with crap from the Dollar Tree. And it's like, I don't even have a Dollar Tree. I don't decorate my house for Halloween. I don't do any of that. But I will sit glued, literally, glue gunned, to her videos. And they can be as long as they like. I love watching it. And then I love watching it Do It on a Dime, get stuff that we can't get here. And then it's like, it's so cool. So I've got a little bit stored away in the back here somewhere for when I move to America. It's like, yes, I'm going to Dollar Tree and I'm going to get that. I'm going to make that big lollipop stick thing. Dead cool. Alright, we've had the flashlight and the bottle thing. Can we stop now?
How can you see it?
Can someone tell me when she puts the flashlight down, please?
It's just gorgeous. It is a black base, opaque in 2 coats. I don't have a top coat, so it's not that shiny yet. And it goes from orange to green, linear holographic.
No! Okay, are you sat down? Are you listening? The orange to green is chrome. It's a duochrome. A duochrome with holographic in it. Linear holographic. The holographic is holographic. And is it even linear? Because I was looking at that, it looked more like a scattered holo to me. Anyway, but I digress. It's a duochrome with holographic particles in it. She thinks she's so fucking knowledgeable about everything, and she's not.
I'm not selling the gold chains.
You just
I'm
said!
making things with them. I've shown them on other lives, but, so for instance, okay, wait. I have my plate here. I have so many things here. Hey, let me pull you in closer.
Oh, please don't. I'm aiming to get to 4, so that then I've only got an hour to go. I don't know if I'm going to get that far. Before I need to go and cleanse my brain with some cats or something.
Oh, and you don't buy things from me if you don't like that I make jewelry on the same table that the lizard has walked on. Because, of course, I never, ever clean this table. Because I'm dirty, filthy, I don't bathe. Okay, so there's this chain. Can you guys see it?
No.
I'm stand up and I'm not wearing a bra. Oh. Okay. So, here's one chain. And then on it I have this. See how thick it is? It's also gold filled with crystals, or CZ. And then I think it says, this one says fuck. Chain. It's so smooth, it's like butter. And for this, the way that I did it was, I have this
This video is going to be in so many pieces.
gold filled heart with ACZ. And that is stationary, so it doesn't move.
Is that what stationary means? Wow. Who knew?
And then this coin, the evil eye, this one came missing the crystal, so I have another one that has it, so I have to wear this one. You can see the thickness.
But
I
you're
never
not.
take these off. I have one in
But you're not selling them. I never take these off. Yeah, you do. In the next video, you don't have them on.
the shower. They don't tarnish. But I like the movement. And yes, I wore that to the interview. I didn't care if it said fuck.
Yeah, like he's going to see that, or anyone's going to be able to read that from across a desk. You couldn't even read it when you had it here.
That's probably why I didn't get the job, right? Okay. I have some jewelry in here. Well, it's 14 karat gold filled, so what you're seeing is gold. It's not electroplate, what's the other thing? Gold electroplate. Gold filled is better. Gold. Wait, there's
Plated?
gold electroplate and.
We don't have gold filled over here. It's gold plated. Or it's gold. Is that what electroplated is in America?
I don't remember, but it's 14 karat gold filled, so it is gold. What you're seeing, it's all gold.
It's
And I
bedtime
have
for
charms.
Pommy. Pommy's tired.
More charms. But like I don't have two of these. I have one. I do happen to have 2 of these, and I just bought some other pieces to make jewelry because what I'm going to do.
So are you making jewellery or are you not? You just screamed at someone that you're not making jewellery and now you're saying that you are. Which is it?
Is sell a necklace, and then it's going to have a charm holder, and you can pick out your charms, and they're easy to put on and off, and they're just going to hang off it. And I have all different kinds of charms, but
That never materialised, did it? Stacey Solomon, for those of you in the UK, has just done a collection with... Oh, what are they called? Anna something. It's not Anna Louisa. It's If you go on Stacey Solomon's Instagram, you'll see it on there. And she's done a thing with a necklace with a clip on it, and you can put charms on it. But all the charms are made from her doodles, and they're really cute. There's some really sweet ones there.
These two happen to be the same length. Alright, you guys, why is my hair getting so long?
Because it grows.
I needed a very close haircut, and she didn't give it to me, and I'm pissed.
So what you do when you're sat in the chair and they come with the mirror, is everything okay? You say, actually, could you just take a bit more off the sides? Or while they're doing it, when they stop cutting, say, no, can you carry on cutting?
Yes, gold filled. Gold filled. I only have gold filled. Gold filled, gold filled. Here.
Why is it called gold filled? Because it's not filled with gold. I don't understand. That makes no sense. Anyway.
Let me just go get, hold on. Let me go get the other charms and I'll quickly show you them. But I'm not ready to sell this stuff. I show this all the time on my channel, but I'm not ready to sell it because I haven't made it. I haven't felt like it. Why does it feel like everything is off?
Why does it feel like that? Are you shut up now? That was funny.
Okay. So the other night, or the last live I did, I was showing chains that I'm making for bags. And this is one of them that I didn't show you guys, but it's
Copying HRH.
tortoise. And I'm waiting for the other components to come in so that you can hook them. And I'm gonna make them into like either a keychain, or if you want it longer, it can be a bag chain to use like that, or as a decoration on your bag. So this is I have other ones that we already went through the last time. Pink, so I have an opal, like a clear opal-y one that we're calling unicorn poop. But I just ordered a white, flat acrylic chain that has an iridescence to it, so I'll probably call it like unicorn pea. And then the pink one is called, Arlene, what did we decide on? Pepto?
Arling, what name did you come up with? Because you're really good at coming up with names, Arling, and I didn't come up with anything. You just said, what about? And I clapped and jumped up and down like a 3-year-old and thought it was a great idea, but I didn't take note of it, and now I'm relying on you to remember what you thought of last week in the other live.
Pepto, I think, Pepto-Bismol. And then I have not rainbow, but multicolored ones that are called Fruity Pebbles. And then I have ones that are called...
Why do you have to call them after something that's trademarked? Probably. Why can you not think of a decent name? Look at her hair. Yourself. Because you say... Now I've got Hamilton in my head. I've got no creativity, yet you can't think of a name that you haven't heard somewhere else. You have to call your dolls after yourself. You have to have a club that's the same name as your friends. You can't... When? When is she creative? She copies other people's designs, copies other people's names of things, copies HRH, copies Lisa, and then sits there and says, I'm really creative. No, you're not.
Hey, what are you doing? Oh, then I have a coffee clear one that we're calling cigarette smoke. Pepto Pink, and it'll come with like Pepto-Bismol tabs. And then wait, unicorn...
Yeah, but it never did it?
Unicorn poop, is that the one that's coming with the Kleenex? Unicorn pea would also come with Kleenex, but the cigarette one will come with a cigarette. Oh my god, no, I'm not making mask holders. Sorry. I know, I should ride that bandwagon. Yeah, chain smoking. I think they all should be called that. Some people are saying that I should call them Lori's Links, but that's too obvious. Unicorn snot.
You probably thought you should call it Laurie's Links.
Snot, right. Okay, but I just ordered a new one. It's white with an iridescent, so that's going to be called Unicorn.
Why does it have to be called unicorn anything?
I don't know. Unicorn something. Pea, poop, had business cards made. Lola Creations.
So why then, right, she had business cards made, Lola Creations. That sounds so much better than Creative Low Studio. Why didn't you call your Etsy shop Lola Creations? Oh, was there someone else with that name? Oh. Sorry, I'm moving. Let me just check I'm not completely out of view, because God forbid you should be able to see me.
Unique, one-of-a-kind treasures.
Mm-hmm.
Jewelry. Oh my god, that's so fucking fantastic.
Where are the men in the white coats? That doesn't even sound like a genuine laugh.
I need to work with you, Ollie. You can be my...
need to work with you, Arling. I need to employ you, Arling, and pay you a lot of money because you have ideas that I like. But you'll just take them off her for nothing. I won't give her any credit if you ever did use them, but you didn't because you couldn't remember.
Creative director. Oh my god. No, not Angel Drool. You're too nice, Rachel Angel Drool. Elaine, seriously? Jewelry? But I don't just make jewelry, so that's why I have Lola, because that's my name, Lori, L-O.
We know!
Okay, and then it says, I said it, unique, one-of-a-kind treasures, and on the back is my website, not my website, my email, and it says owner, designer, person. Everyone has unicorn milk. We're not making up names right now. We've already made up all of our names.
We're not doing that now. Stop, don't join in. Don't have an idea. That's it, we've done that now. 3:40:58. I'm bailing out for a bit, and I will be back later. If you've got this far with me, thank you very much. What's this now? Part 7? Talk about a marathon. Anyway, catch you later, guys.